here?
I had to start without you.
Oh, surely you could have done better than that.
Look, I'm fighting off the hunger. You're an hour late. Guess what?
What?
Well, today was Monk Lassiter's big dance audition.
Oh, yeah. Did you go?
Sure did. And he was great. Carla's agent loved him.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm going to have to phone Carl and congratulate her.
He's the one that needs congratulations. I didn't know that guy could dance like that. He's amazing.
I don't think anybody did, Peter.
You know what? If I had a talent like that, I wouldn't hide it from anybody.
Say, speaking of hidden talents, I made a discovery of my own today.
Oh, yeah? What?
I just got back from Armand's salon, where the old Stacy Phillips was transformed into the new Stacy Phillips.
The new Stacy Phillips.
Yeah.
The door's unlocked.
Close your eyes.
Do what?
Close your eyes. Sit on the couch. You'll see.
Okay. Understand. Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Open your eyes.
Stacy.
What do you think?
I think I'm dreaming.
Do you really like it?
Do I like it? You're beautiful. Stacy, why did you change?
You?
Me? Mm-hmm. Because of what I said the other day in the restaurant?
That, plus I've been fighting this for a long time.
You've been fighting this?
Well, it's always been a matter of principle to me to be myself. But myself hasn't been quite the same recently.
But I told you I liked you the way you were before.
But since I've met you, I feel differently. Somehow the old clothes didn't fit any longer. I think I outgrew them.
Well, I gotta tell you, you are beautiful.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I do. Don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just a little nervous about being seen in public. I hope people don't make too much of a fuss.
Well, I hope they do. You're just beautiful. I can't get over it.
Thank you.
Did, Amber help you with this?
No, not that I didn't try, but she wasn't interested. Which was odd since she's been after me about how I look for years.
Is that why you delayed your debut?
You think I was just being stubborn?
Maybe.
Well, this way I can honestly say it was my own decision, and it didn't come from any outside pressure. It came from a change inside. And I was probably wrong to expect Amber's help under the circumstances.
Why? Just because we used to go together?
I didn't suspect she'd be so jealous, not from the way you told me it ended.
Well, you had no reason to. But I gotta tell you, it's turned out for the best. You've really outdone yourself without any help.
Oh, that's not quite true. I did have help.
Your mother?
No, Mom's out of town. She'll be just as surprised as everyone else. It was Terry Davidson.
So what do you mean, the new Stacy Phillips?
Peter, you won't recognize her.
I won't?
No, she is beautiful. She's got this new hairstyle, new makeup, very feminine clothes.
Yeah? What about her glasses?
Oh, she's going to the optometrist tomorrow to be fitted for contacts.
Oh, yeah? What got into it? She flipped or something?
Sort of. I think she's in love.
Oh, no. Don't say with Gil, please. Not with Gil.
Not even if he's in love, too?
He's not in love. I know. He doesn't fall in love. He just sort of prowls around looking for fair game.
No, I don't think so, Peter. Not in this case.
Look, if you knew of all the broken hearts he's left here in Kingsley, you wouldn't trust him. Vicky was in love with him, remember?
That situation with Vicky was very different. I think that was a case of too much, too fast. I hardly call that love.
Hey, for her it was. Now, she's in prison because she loved that guy.
All I'm saying, Peter, is that there is a big difference between passion and love. So I've been thinking about Vicky a lot lately. Do you know how things are going for her?
Fine. I went to see her.
Today?
Yeah. Just for a little while.
Peter, how often have you been going to see her?
Oh, not too often. She gets real lonely. Doesn't have very many visitors. Yeah.
Peter, I don't want to be a wet blanket. It's good of you to visit her. I know she really appreciates it. I just want to caution you against doing too much of a good thing.
Hold it. Now, I'm not leading her on. I don't play games like Gil does. I like Vicky.
I know that. I just want you to be careful for yourself, okay? I know you wouldn't deliberately hurt Vicky or anybody else. But I just think for your sake it'd be wise if you didn't see that much of her.
I'm not seeing very much of her, okay? So, what's for supper?
Peter.
Man cannot live on candy alone. How about some of that homemade ravioli?
Your wish is my command, Kimosabe.
Okay.
Check in the fridge. There is a casserole in there that's ready for the oven.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Really? Oh. How'd you do that?
Would you do me a favor and put that in the oven, put it on about 350?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be about right. Nancy's supposed to be here in about 45 minutes.
Nancy?
Nancy,
Mom, not again, please.
just put it in the oven, please, and put the groceries away for me. Thank you.
How about too much of a bad thing? $3.50.
No, he sure had me scared. I didn't think he was gonna like a thing I did. Hey, I wish you had told me about that ahead of time.
I did, Monk, but that's his way of showing he likes
I
you.
mean, Gene, he was frowning at everything I did. You know, he just about dared me to do something right. That liner, I tell you, he don't beat around the bush, does he? I mean, my knees was shaking, my head was woozing. I don't know how I did, but as soon as I got on that stage and that music started, I don't know what happened. I just got free of liner and I just started dancing.
Yeah, and he loved you.
But did you hear what he said, Carla? He said, I'm going to New York. He said, I got talent.
Well, come on. I told you that, too.
I mean, but New York, I just can't believe it. I mean, that is the #1 place to be. New York City.
Well, look, we had better wind down so we could go in there and plan for your trip.
Well, look, I just can't think about anything right now. You do the planning, all right?
But I'll give you a couple of minutes so you can get your mind in gear.
Carla, maybe Monk's not ready to go.
Oh, sure he is. I mean, we don't have that much to do.
Yeah, but I think maybe he should decide for himself.
Oh, he has.
Yeah, but I think maybe we should give him the benefit of saying so. Monk, have you definitely decided? Do you want to go to New York?
Oh, Ion, how did it go?
I never saw a body dance like that.
Oh, he was good.
Oh, he was better than good. He's gonna go far with that gift.
Well, you just better tell me
Oh,
about
well,
it.
just let me sit down now. Oh, Miriam, he was so poised. And you know how antsy Monk can be.
Uh-huh.
While he was home tonight, I tell you, he was every bit as good as anybody you see on TV.
What did this talent agent think about him, though?
Oh, no questions about it. Matter of fact, he's even thinking about taking Monk to New York. And you know, he seemed like the kind of man that was hard to please.
Oh, I think that's great. That's really wonderful. I'm glad Monk has finally found something that he can feel good about for a change. I feel badly that my father accused him of stealing Eric's watch and everything.
Oh, well, he's probably not giving that another thought, and I don't want you dredging it up in your mind. Now, where's Nancy?
Ah, out in her room as usual.
What did she eat?
I tried to get her to have some soup with me, but she said she didn't feel like anything. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I actually feel sorry for Nancy Lawson.
Oh, well, sweetheart, that's the Lord. I know you found it very hard to accept her coming here.
It was.
Well, now tell me, how you doing?
Guess I'm still in shock. I know Eric is. The only difference is that Eric just won't accept that Paul is really dead.
Oh, well, sweetheart, that takes time. Just give it some time. You know, you need some time, too.
But I just know how much Eric really loved his father. I mean, Paul was like a mother and a father to him, and I just try to imagine what it's like for Eric, but he's so young and everything.
I know, honey, I know. And you know, the worst part of it was that he had no warning. In fact, none of us did. I don't know, one moment we were making plans to pick Paul up at the airport, and the next moment he was dead.
Don't say that. He's not dead. He's not dead.
Eric, your father is dead.
No.
Oh, come on, you please. You've got to see that.
He's not dead. He's in the water. He'll come back.
Honey, if there was anything I could do to change it, I would, but I can't, Eric. You're just going to have to believe me.
It's your fault.
No, Eric.
Yes, it is. You came and got me from England. You took me away from Dad. It's your fault.
Eric.
But don't forget about high school.
Hey, I'm not.
You're not gonna move up there and forget about the promises you made, are you?
No way, I want to finish.
Now, has anyone even discussed this with Lionel?
Yep, he's... Oh, excuse me.
It's okay. Lionel's promised me, and he says he's not going to let me down. Monk's going to finish his education.
Where, may I ask?
Well, he hasn't had time, obviously, but Gene, there's no shortages of schools in New York.
Okay, now listen. All of these little promises that you guys have been making left and right, you're gonna have to keep them.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yep.
Well, if it's okay with everybody, I'm going to go into the kitchen. And, Monk, you can go upstairs and get my red notebook, and we can go and plan what you need to take with you.
Okay.
You know, it's too bad that Lionel didn't wine and dine us. But I tell you what, how does a repeat breakfast sound?
Honestly, that sounds fine to me.
Fine with me, then.
Fine. You're just saying that because I'm fat and I can't help it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm starved. Is she coming or not? What is this?
I'm gonna have to give her a call.
Why don't you just give it up?
She said she'd be here.
Well, then, why doesn't she call?
Look, Peter, Nancy has not been doing very well lately. Now, she needs to get up and get around more.
Fine. Why does she have to come here? Huh?
She doesn't have to, but the point is, unless we encourage her, she's not gonna get out.
Haven't you been burned enough? Huh? Why does it have to be you?
Peter, come on.
Well, it's true. She's like a bottomless pit or something. You give her all this help, she never gets enough. Sometimes she throws it right back in your face. I don't even want to be here when she gets here.
I don't expect you to entertain her.
I don't even want to eat with her.
All right, I'll call Ione.
Oh, Mother, look, that's just the thing. You guys give her second chances. Everybody does. That's the problem.
Hello?
Terry, this is Ione.
Oh, Ione, hi. Do you know where my dinner guest is?
Well, Nancy isn't feeling too well.
Oh, that's too bad. Look, can she come to the phone?
I'm afraid not. She asked me to call you and extend her regrets.
Is she still depressed, Ione?
Well, she still has her ups and downs, mostly downs. Miriam tried to get her to take a little soup earlier, but in case she decides she wants something a little later on, the soup is still there.
Ione, I don't know what to do for her. Do you?
I wish I did. I tried talking with her to encourage her, but, you know, she seems to retreat every time I try to come a little close.
That's what worries me, because she used to just talk back. But now she doesn't even do that. It's like there's no fight in her anymore.
Yes, I know. Well, just let her stay here, and I'll just keep an eye out on her.
Okay. Well, thanks, Ione, but you'll keep me posted, won't you?
Yes, I will. But, you know, Terry, right now the problem is, in this house, is Eric.
What's the problem?
Well, he's got it in his head that his father's still alive.
Oh, dear.
Yes, Miriam tried talking with him, but it just doesn't seem to do any good. He just can't accept his father's death. Oh, Terry, will you pray for them, please?
Of course I will. Thanks for calling, Eileen.
All right, and I'll keep in touch.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I take it she can't come?
Yeah, she's under the weather.
Oh. Shall I take out the casserole?
What? Oh, sure, yeah.
Well, what's the deal? What's wrong with Nancy?
She's depressed. It seems to be ruling that household lately. Ione just told me that Eric is having a really difficult time accepting his dad's death.
Oh, I can understand that. I remember when Dad died. I didn't take it so well.
Mr. Myers, Charles Carpenter. I'm sorry to disturb you at home. I wondered if you got my message concerning the custody suit. You did? Well, I've been looking for expert legal counsel to handle that suit, and you come highly recommended by D.M. Townsend. That's right. He's a business associate of mine. Now, will it be convenient for you to meet with me tomorrow? 9 o'clock is fine. Yes. All right, good. I'll see you then. Goodbye.
Mr. Carpenter?
Well, Mrs. Lucas, I think I finally found the attorney I've been looking for.
Oh, for your business, of course.
Well, eventually, but right now, all I can think about is that custody fight, which begins tomorrow.
Oh, not in the courtroom, surely.
Oh, no. But Mr. Myers will talk to me, and then we'll get things underway.
Oh, wonderful. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll be glad to.
Well, thank you. If Mr. Myers does need you to testify, I'm sure it'll be appreciated. Miriam is not the most competent mother I've ever seen.
Yes. Is Eric coming back for his video?
Hardly. Mim wouldn't stand still for that for a second. She considers me as being one of the monsters out of his video games.
Oh, it must grieve you terribly to find your daughter so unreasonable.
Yes, it does. It really does. But Eric needs a man's point of view in order to survive in a man's world, especially now that his father's gone. And I simply can't depend on Mim for that.
You want his room left undisturbed, then?
Absolutely. You know, I went up in that room today. That room and this whole house, for that matter, is just terribly empty since he's gone. I miss him very much.
Oh, and I'm sure he misses you, too. I just can't believe what's going on in that child's mind, wondering why he can't see you. You know, he absolutely idolizes you.
You really think so?
Oh, I know so. That's why I know you're going to win him back. Is something bothering you, sir?
It isn't going to be easy.
What's not going to be easy?
Winning Eric back.
Oh, perhaps. But I'm confident in you, sir. I've been in your employ long enough to know that when you set your mind to a goal, you accomplish it.
Well, it got me where I am today, Mrs. Lucas.
And that's why I know you're going to get him back. I'm sure of it.
What a wonderful dinner. Wonderful walk. What a wonderful night.
I thought you couldn't see.
Well, I couldn't, but everything was still wonderful. You want some coffee?
Stacy, I really got to get out of here.
Oh,
I just can't get over how beautiful you are, even when you pout.
if I'm so beautiful, then why don't you stay?
Don't you know?
No, what?
Ordinarily, I'd stay for the coffee. And I would do everything that I could to spend the night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you have nothing to apologize for.
Neither do you.
I just don't want to ruin what's been a beautiful evening for you. Well, I really care for you.
Do you really mean that?
I really better go. Sweet dreams.